Appreciate everything all year, regardless of the outcome tonight. Love doing this with you guys, so let's keep it going. We got a good shot at this thing tonight and in Phoenix, so yeah, let's do what we do. We'll be fine.
Love to hear it as he warms up those tires. Remember, this is a quick race. 200 laps, 105 miles around the paperclip. It's Martinsville Speedway short track action. I have a feeling we're going to see some tempers. We're getting ready to get started. Christian Eckes on pole. Ty Majeski on the outside. Green flag is in the air. We are racing. Maybe a little contact right there as the two. Nick Sanchez got the back of the 98.
Look, the 98 maybe stumbled just a tick right at the initial start. As they're going now, though.
Yeah, that truck was really solid in the brief practice session we had earlier today, as was that 38 of Lane Riggs.
Look at Taylor Gray.
I was going to say, I also love what Taylor Gray was doing in practice. We heard his crew chief say this is a brand new truck for us. Looks like they built a good one.
And we know how important this race is to Jeff Hensley. This is a home race for him. He's from right here in Martinsville.
Taylor Gray, we've talked about it, of the 8 playoff drivers, he's the only one that hasn't been to victory lane yet. It's a tall task, but it could happen tonight. We're talking about driver of the 17 truck.
I like the speed also from Ben Rose. He's been a little bit of a guy that's been hard to understand at times this year. Just not the pace we're used to out of that 99 truck, but he's got it going tonight.
He was solid in practice, obviously solid in qualifying as well. He was the 3rd fastest truck in average speed throughout the practice session.
You're going to have to deal with number 11. You see Corey Heim right there behind Ben Rose. He's going to be a part of the show tonight, up front, battling for the win.
Red truck.
See that scoring pylon to the left, drivers highlighted in yellow. Those are playoff drivers. You see Grant Enfinger down there, back behind the wheel, the sprint car driver.
Ribbon.
Figuring these places out quickly. Never done this before. Back there in a mess. He's battling for the 30th spot.
There's a lot of messes
This time
out
might be
there,
cut.
Jamie. Everywhere you, that's what I always thought about Martinsville. There's nowhere to hide. If your truck isn't what you need it to be, there's going to be somebody knocking on your door.
And I know Jamie, when she said battling for 30th, I mean, there are solid, good trucks from the front of this field all the way back to where this battle for 30th is. Really, really competitive this year in the truck series.
You wouldn't be surprised to see either one of those two trucks right now running for 30th, battling for a top 10 position at the end. Tire pressures are starting to come up. Brake heats are getting where they want them to be. The trucks are starting to hit that long run phase right now. Who can hang on for 100, for 50 laps and see what they have at the end of the stage?
Hopefully we can go green, as you see the brake rotor's already glowing on Corey Day's truck.
And that's normal, right, Bill?
Totally normal. Let's take a look at the 77 truck here. Chase Purdy, you see that brake rotor glowing. Chase finished 3rd in the spring in this race, so it's a good racetrack for Chase Purdy.
Could you explain to me why that's normal? I mean, that looks like it's getting ready to catch on fire.
He got in the corner.
That was
at
nice.
a bad angle, but did a nice job staying off of Corey Day. It was a nice move, and I think right now desperate times call for desperate moves.
Yeah, he's got 2 trucks between he and Christian Eckes now. That's big. Looks like he's faster than Moffitt as well.
Mentioned Brett Moffitt in that Ford truck just ahead of those guys. Racing for a new team, Henninger Racing. They bought all the assets from Brett Home.
Mills? No, that's the 02. Mason Maggio. I'm Dylan Lupton, excuse me, is in that 02 this week.
Let's listen to Corey Heim's radio.
In 7th place.
Awful 3 in the center. Terrible. 4. Okay, slow it down a little bit. Your center speed's really good.
You know what?
That's 3 awfuls, wasn't it?
That was 3 awfuls. That means definitely a wrench is going to be stuck in the back of that truck. They're going to have to make some serious adjustments, as bad as he says that truck is handling.
Corey Heim hasn't gone anywhere. Started 7th running.
He going on outside.
The racetrack.
Well, there's a Nice truck slowing on the front straightaway. I don't know.
Is that
Gonna be a caution.
44, I think.
First caution of the day.
Gosh darn
Matt
it.
Gould talking about the nice job he was doing earlier. He's got a problem.
Yeah, not under power, obviously, as slow as he's going. May not be able to make it to pit road. Is at the entrance to turn 3.
He could whip in right there. That's what he does. Oh, that's what he almost did. It's not going to happen.
He might be able to get to the entrance to pit road. Once he gets there, then he'll be fine. as I
Truck was
suspected,
mint.
not under power. I'm not sure he's going to make it to pit road, guys.
Maybe
Oh, nobody ain't throwing a
started
caution.
bumping along.
Finally.
And Matt Gould is relaying to his team that the truck just set off. It's kind of a disappointment, I know, will be for Matt. I was talking to the team prior to this race, and Matt just had the biggest smile